So you've got a first gen Tundra or a different base model Tacoma, Forerunner, probably Sequoia, Tundra, and you want to add some factory radio buttons. There's a couple write-ups online, but I'm gonna just document what I did real quick about this part, which I can link. I'll find that on, I think I got it on eBay. That came with this harness here and this one here. It also links to your airbag here. This is a ground right here. This looks scary, but seriously, it's just one bolt here and one bolt down there to undo the airbag itself. And yes, I do have the battery disconnected. But one of the key things is I have the SR5 Tundra, and the clock spring itself, which is this black piece back here, only came pinned with 3 wires. The brown here, a red and yellow, and a black and yellow. And those are 3 wires used for the cruise control. But it doesn't have any, as you can see, no more pins. And then I had to create my own pins, which I really just stabbed wires into it to do some testing. Basically, those wires are going to take the signals from the buttons over here. And one of the key things I've learned so far is that this little tab, which is the same tab as the clock spring one, that's key. It's a 12-pin tab, so there's 2 rows of 6 pins, and counting from the left over here, let's see, left top row is 1, bottom row is 7, going left to right. But here's the big thing. I could not figure out what, if I press this button, can I get a voltage or something over here? I could not figure out which one. And then I read a article online, deep in the forums. One sec. And I found, let's see, this guy's wiring diagram, which he did a way more thorough job than I did. But really, it's pins 4, 5, and 6 that are important. And he color coded it, but I'm not worried about that right now. I just wanted to get this working. But yeah, so in the clock spring, I stabbed a wire in 4, 5, and 6. That's what these black wires are here. And then I ran those over to my radio, which has steering wheel ground, steering wheel 1, and steering wheel 2 connections. So that'll look like, I'll pull this out carefully. We have, in this extra little harness, we've got the ground, so that's one of them. And that connects with pin 4. According to this diagram here, it's going to connect to this pin. And then 5 is SW1 or 2. I think you can, because I can program it in the radio, it doesn't matter. And then pin 6 is SW1 or 2 for the same reason I just said. So you can see this here has steering wheel control 1, and then this one's steering wheel control 2. Kind of hard to tell. There we go. So pins 5 and 6 to S1 and 2, and then pin 4 to ground. And in my radio's menu, you can pretty much program it to how you want it to do. So you long press this, and then you tell it that's a volume up, and then same with all these guys. And then my mode button, I could either choose to have switching between like Apple CarPlay and FM and USB, or I chose to call this one and program this one to be mute, so that you have a quick way to mute your music if you needed to talk to somebody or whatever. Yeah, hope this helps somebody. I'm happy to answer some more questions. This was kind of a daunting wiring task, but having found that wiring diagram online, that was huge. That was super helpful. And then last piece is, this does not require, at least for this radio, which is the Amazon Special S-Joy Bring, this does not require a you know, one of those steering wheel control modules. This is straight to the head unit, so there's no extra cost, there's no extra parts to go wrong. I'm stoked. So yeah, now I'm just gonna take my airbag, and you can kind of see there's like pretty obvious spots where those volume controls should be, and I'm gonna just slowly cut away until it fits nicely and then put it all back together. Call it good.